Hello, welcome to our video. Before watching the video, let's us introduce ourselves. We are from group to the members are 1. Edwina Theophany Tampubalanti, Akalea Jessica Sidohang. 3. Sayafira Putrifor, Traya Ayufazira.
So what would we talk about in this video? Let's check it out.
In this video, we will talk about LMS Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a learning application used by teachers and students to help with virtual learning. Google Classroom is designed to make online learning easier. There are 3 important things that will be discussed in this video, namely as follows. 1. How to use the features in GC. 2. Things to improve in GC feature. 3. Weaknesses and advantages of the GC application.
First, how to use all of the features in the Google Classroom. First, open your Play Store in your handphone and type Google Classroom and then search. You can find out the platform and you can install it or you open it. The first feature is create the class. The first, you can make your class name, for example, digital literacy. The next is the part of your class and then the room. You can make it laboratory B and what subject. So for example, it is English subject and then you can create and let it loading. Second is make the assignment template. For the first, you can choose the assignment. You can make the title of your assignment. As for example, it is digital literacy. And then this description of your tasks. As for example, you can say make the explanation about this journal, and then you can make the appendix or what file that they can use. Yes, upload it, and after that you can make the point that the students will get by this task, and then the schedule or deadline you can make it 1 October, and next you can create it your task or your assignment done. The next part is create the question or quiz in Google Classroom. For example, you can make the title of your quiz. After that, you give the description or the direction for your students. And then you can choose what you want to make. It is multiple choice or the brief explanation from your students. After that, you can make the point. Next, don't forget to make the schedule or the deadline of your quiz. And then you can create your question. Check, it's done. Next part is how to share materials for your students. The first, you make the title of your materials and you make the description and instruction. For example, read the journal below. After you type it, you can make or you can give the materials that you want to share to your students. So for example, you make the journal and then you can post it and your materials are well done. And the next part is student checking. In this part, you can check all of your students and then you can create your name and your email, and then you can have a link to access your class for your students and you can share it to your students. The next part is how to make announcement to your students. It can be done in share to class part. You can make your announcement or everything that you want to show to your students. For example, announcement, sorry students, I can't attend our class today. And if you want to have assignment for your students, you can also take it in this part, because you can give them materials in this part. So I think it's very easy to use. So for example, you can upload your file, something like this. Yeah, after that you can pause it. You can see your announcement is done.
Some aspects that might need improvement or enhancement include 1. More intuitive user interface, ensuring the user interface is easier to understand and use. 2. Flexible scheduling, allowing more flexible scheduling for assignments and announcements, considering diverse learning schedules. 3. Enhanced assessment capabilities, adding richer assessment features, including criteria-based assessments, audio, video assessments, and flexible grading. 4. Better integration with other apps, ensuring smoother integration with other learning tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or other LMS platforms to support effective remote teaching. 5. Improved security and privacy, updating security and privacy policies to protect sensitive data and students. 6. Better monitoring and reporting, allowing teachers and administrators to monitor student progress more effectively and generate more comprehensive reports. 7. Multi-language support, enhancing language support to accommodate users from various countries and languages. 8. Enhanced accessibility, improving platform accessibility to ensure it's well accessible to everyone, including those with accessibility challenges. 9. Enhanced notifications, improved notifications to keep teachers and students informed about assignments, announcements, and deadlines. 3. Advantages and disadvantages of Google Classroom. Advantages. 1. Effective communication and sharing. One of the greatest advantages of Google Classroom is Google Docs. These documents are saved online and shared with a limitless number of people. So when you create an announcement or assignment using a Google Doc, your learners can access it immediately. 2. Accessibility. Google Classroom can be accessed from any computer via Google Chrome or from any mobile device regardless of platform. All files uploaded by teachers and students are stored in a Classroom folder on Google Drive. Users can access Classroom anytime, anywhere. 3. Differentiation through Classroom. Teachers are easily able to differentiate instruction for learners, assigning lessons to the whole class, individual students, or groups of students. Takes just a few simple steps when creating an assignment on the classwork page. 4. Feedback. Providing meaningful feedback to students is a valuable part of all learning. Within the grading tool of Classroom, teachers can send feedback to each student on assignments. 5. Clean and user-friendly interface. Staying loyal to clean Google layout standards. Google Classroom invites you to an environment where every single design detail is simple, intuitive, and user-friendly. Needless to say, Google users will feel right at home. B. Disadvantage. 1. The ease of access offered must be by the circumstances. Every student who follows learning in the form of Google Classroom must have an account first. 2. Dependence on internet connectivity. Google Classroom requires a reliable internet connection for its effective usage. This can be a barrier for students in remote or underprivileged areas, widening the digital divide. 3. Lack of face-to-face interaction. While Google Classroom facilitates remote learning, it lacks features that enable real-time, face-to-face interaction, unlike video conferencing platforms. This could affect the depth of interpersonal relationships between students and teachers. 4. Technical glitches. As with any digital platform, Google Classroom is not immune to occasional technical issues such as system crashes, slow loading times, or software bugs. These can disrupt the learning process and cause frustration. 5. Inconsistent user experience across devices. While Google Classroom is accessible across multiple devices, the user experience is not consistent. Certain features might not work as efficiently on smartphones or tablets as they do on computers. That's all our explanation. Thank you for watching.